round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Tatum, and it's Glover in at the center position. And it's Simons missing. In the corner, it's Payne. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Money. Just 5 on the clock. Banchero passes to Money. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Money's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's been a quick start for Orlando. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. A second chance effort. That's good on the jump shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Money. He has 5. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Over in the corner, White. Tatum against Banchero. Tatum drives in. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors got the job done. He picked up 38 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Payne. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Glover. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And, Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Money. Now Pritchard. Still scoreless. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Money. He's got 9. Shoots from the line. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Stolen by Brooks. An even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Banchero. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero is special.
Pass to Tatum. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Help me out!
Checked in for the Magic. Anthony Black comes in for Suggs. Then for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Money out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw good for Money. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Money. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside, White. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Portis a screen on Bane. Just 5 to shoot. And it's White missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Vanderbilt the pass to Money. Bane for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bane from the coffin corner.
Portis sets the pick for Brown. Takes it inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Vanderbilt, and it's Whitehead in for Bane. Boston also with the sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Money, no good. Celtics trail by 14. Brown kicks to Tatum. 1:44 left here in the second. Inside, Tatum automatic.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Now, here's Brown after the miss from Money. And that one's good, LaRavia.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shoots from the elbow. And the basket by Money. Money's got 7 points for the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Count it.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Money, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Tatum. Last game, 26 points. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
And for that game against the Pistons,
They have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Boston Celtics. Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Glover in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Simons, after the missed 3 from Money. And here is Simons, still without a basket. Pass to White. Orlando grabs the miss. Baines got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Money. He's covered by Brown. And the basket by Money. Money's got 20 points.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now, here's Simons. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
Here's Money. It's a 10-point game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Payne for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Baines got his 2nd basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Back to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brown deciding where to go with it. From 7. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Money. The rebound by the Celtics. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Tatum kicks to Simons. Over Banchero. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Magic leading by 18. Here's Money. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Money's got 22.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Orlando making some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Brooks. And it's Suggs in for Black. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Pass to LaRavia. Portis' screen on Bain. And it's Simons missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Suggs. Here's Money. And it's Orlando with another.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Tatum. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 13 points.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Banchero against Tatum. Portis a screen on Banchero. Tatum no good. And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Wagner. Kyle Kuzma is out there with money. Then there's Black. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Rebound by the Celtics. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Portis finds LaRavia. Lock at 6. And it's White missing. Magic leading by 21. And Wagner has it in the corner. Here's Money. There's the drive. And good that time. Money's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to LaRavia. Brown wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Money laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tatum, that's good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Money. He's defended by LaRavia. Money, no good. White looking around. Celtics passing it around. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Orlando leading by 19. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Here's Money. And Boston with the rebound. Glover's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown with it. Picked up by Suggs. Suggs against Brown. Pass to Simons.
Get there, get there.
It's White on the wing. Here's Glover. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Releases from 15. That one is off. Outside, Simons. Tatum against Wagner. From deep. And it doesn't go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And down it goes.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark.